Hi, I'm Allie Duzette, a professional intuitive, and today I really wanted to work on mother issues, and there are so many of them to work on that I know that I can't fit it all into just one tiny video today, but I thought we'll just do a little bit here and now and see what we can do to get it done. So let's get started. Go ahead and close your eyes, take some deep breaths, center yourself. Imagine yourself growing roots into the center of the earth and out 5 miles in every direction. And let's begin. Okay, the first thing that I see coming up is it's a picture of a mother, and she's just given birth, and but she's wearing clothes. But she just had this baby. She had the baby, got dressed. She picks up this baby, and she's just disgusted. And there's just so much disgust in here. Some of it can already start to clear. Breathe it out. Breathe it out. If you want, you could tap on your forehead as you breathe. And I always say, I want to hear your breaths. Breathe so loud. Breathe with power and force to get this stuff out. But it's these feelings of disgust. My mother is disgusted with me. Breathe it out. I see her throwing the infant across the room. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you anywhere near me. I don't want to take care of you. I don't want to be in charge of you. I don't love you. I don't want to love you. I want to do my own life, and all you've done is ruin my life. Can this clear out? No. Okay, up is coming a bunch of shame, a bunch of I deserve this. Feelings of this is my fault. I must be a bad person because my mom already hates me and I'm just a baby. I must be a bad person because if I was a good person, my mother would love me and protect me. Breathe it out. Tap, 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 tap. There are feelings of horror and fear. Breathe it out. Feelings of I see a person on quicksand, and they just can't get their footing, and they are trying to move forward and to get out of this space, but their foot just sinks through the sand, and it's saying, how can I have a firm foundation when the foundation of my mother's love is not there? And the message is that a mother's love really is foundational to our sense of spiritual safety and our sense of peace. But what I'm seeing is underneath the quicksand, this marble floor rising up under the quicksand until it meets the foot of the person struggling in this quicksand. So see if you can imagine that. You're struggling in this quicksand, but your feet hit the floor, and it keeps moving up until you're out of the quicksand. All the sand drops off, and you're just on this firm foundation. It says the rock of our Redeemer can meet you where you are at. You can stand on the rock of our Redeemer even when you feel like you have been struggling through the quicksand of a mother's rejection. So breathe that in and imagine yourself finding your footing at last. I can find my footing even if I feel rejected by my mother. So here comes a mother, and she is just yakking. She's just, and she's just saying, I do reject you. I reject everything about you. You ruined my life. If only I had never had kids. If only I'd never got married. I made such stupid decisions. You're my worst decision. And she just says all these horrible, horrible things. And so what I'm doing right now is I am just holding space for that, for my ancestral line, for your ancestral line, for your own personal mother, if this is the case with you. But all the way back, we all have hundreds of mothers, right? We have our own biological mother, maybe an adoptive mother, or the mothers that we've let into our lives. But beyond that, we have our grandmothers, great-grandmothers, all the way back for thousands and thousands of years. And so I'm just holding space for any ancestor that has felt that way as a mother, that has felt this rejection and disgust and horror and hatred. I'm just holding space for that to hear it, okay? I'm honoring their own disgust. And it's important to remember that a hateful mother has come from a place of hate for a reason. And, it's not really our job to judge them for that, even though we can all agree that that is obviously not ideal and it's very destructive. But I'm holding space for them and giving honor to their emotions, because especially historically, women were forced into lots of situations that they didn't want to be in. And there was really not much that they could do except feel, and just feel these horrible feelings. And so holding space for that. What else do all of these mothers want us to know? When their screams and rage and anger dies down, I just see a bunch of crying and a bunch of regret and horror and feelings like, I can't believe how cruel I was. I can't believe it. And I'm seeing these mothers with like a veil lifted off of their eyes, and they can see, my child did nothing. My child was innocent. How could I have treated them like that? And what I'm seeing is that when all mothers have that veil lifted and see the true divinity of their children, I just see the heartbreak and heartache and regret that they feel when they realize their unrepented mistakes and sins and how they have treated their children. So go ahead and tap on your forehead, and let's just do some deep breaths. We're going to be clearing out some of the trauma from our own mothers. And you don't have to forgive them yet, because now we want to look at the child and the child's regret and horror and fear and confusion and betrayal. What did I do wrong? I'm just a baby and my mom already hates me. The own internalized self-disgust, self-rejection. It feels like vomiting. It feels like your own body attacking its own self. It feels like autoimmunity. It feels like autoimmunity of the body attacking itself. My own mom can't love me. How can I love me? Can we breathe that out? It says yes. Go ahead and tap it out. Imagine a ray of sunshine coming to the top of your head, and this light contains information on how to forgive your mother, the situation, God, the universe, and yourself. All of it. How to forgive all of it. And breathe it out. Putting in a new program of how to live while accepting the divine, God, the universe, accepting our higher power as the foundation for our whole life, for our spiritual life and our spiritual well-being, instead of the mother. Even if our mothers were great, the divine is really our only true foundation anyway. So it's safe to breathe out that old commitment and breathe in this new commitment of viewing the divine, to me, God, whatever your higher power is, to be that foundational support in your life, the thing that you build on, and the place where you feel safe and loved and secure. So breathe that in. Breathing out old patterns. We're going to scramble up all of the old patterns of how you feel and think about yourself because of how your mother treated you, and how you think and feel about yourself because of what you have inherited from your mother. Beliefs about motherhood from your mother, beliefs about children from your mother. We're shaking that all up, breathing it out. Breathing in and imagining this ray of light coming down to the top of your head with information on how to feel grounded in this moment, feeling safe and feeling calm and feeling loved. Breathe it in. Imagine yourself growing roots into the center of the earth and out 5 miles in every direction. Feeling calm. I know how to find peace in myself no matter how my mother feels about me. I know how to let go of my past experiences, beliefs, thoughts, programs, and convictions about my own mother, about being a child, about my own childhood, about what it means to be a mother, about love, about belonging, about home. I can let these things go, and I know how to live without them. Breathing it in and breathing it out. Breathing in a new understanding of how to live without those things, breathing in a sense of peace in who you are, breathing in a sense of stability in who you are, and accepting the divine, motherhood from the divine, motherhood from the divine mother, motherhood from the universe, motherhood from Mother Earth. I can accept the all-knowing wisdom of the ideal mothering and nurturing of my divine source. Breathe it in. I can accept the motherhood that is mine from the Creator. Breathe it in. I can accept feeling mothered by the Creator. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. And I'm seeing a big jumble of things in the mind. It looks like an earthquake went off in there, shook everything up. So imagine some angels taking out the trash. We're going to take out the trash of these old belief programs, old thought forms, releasing that, and send in another angel cleaning it up with light, just flooding your brain with light, flooding your heart with light, washing out all of this old stuff that doesn't serve you anymore. Breathing it out. Breathing it out. Okay, I'm getting that that's all for right now. So keep breathing, drink a lot of water, go spend time in nature, go sit in the grass, feel the sunshine, open up your heart. Imagine your heart opening up to the rays of sun from the divine straight to you that contain the information and the power of healthy, divine, loving motherhood to heal your own heart. And that is the homework I'm giving you today. Thanks for doing this with me, and I am sending you love and light on your journey.